Hi traders, Anthony here. Got this euro dollar trade. I wanted to set this up as a trade signal, but the market's kind of moving pretty quickly. So I'll do the video anyway and show you why I took this trade, what this is about. We'll just basically go in here to the 5-minute chart so we can see what's going on. Take a screenshot of this if you like. I'll just paste that in there. Basically what I'm looking for is on the 5-minute chart we had this buy signal here. That was it, and I'm generally looking for the pullback into the mean to trade this. And what I did, I saw this starting to range here, and with all of this momentum behind it I decided to jump in. So we've got a set of rules with this. What we're looking for is this signal preceded by the same. So we've got a break into the cloud followed by the breakout, a valid signal, and we're looking for where the market starts to range, consolidate, like that would have been a good entry down there. Or it pulls back down into the mean and then we take the trade. And what we do when we enter is we pull our stop loss to wherever this cloud, if you can see the cloud here, you can see these green dots. We pull the stop loss to the outer edge of this cloud, and it stays there for now. Target is going to be 1 to 2. That's about 179. So around about 1 to 2 risk to reward. And so what we're looking to do then, I actually got in a little bit late, but I liked this break of this previous high here, and I decided that I'd enter this. We're looking for quick profits pretty much. See down here I've got the ATR value down the bottom right where my mouse is. We're looking at 152. From the entry, if we grab our ruler and I'm going to go from the bottom of the cursor. Bottom of the cursor we're looking for 15. There it is there. Alright, so we're basically looking at the top of this wick, just under it. So my first target is going to be 1 times the ATR, and I'm going to be looking for 80%. We'll just set that up there as an alert. I'm going to take 80% off the table when that gets reached. Now, depending on your position size or your account size, that could be worth anything. It could be $50 or $100, however you've set that up. We take 80%, and with that 20% remaining, we then pull the stop loss up and we trail the inner level of this cloud. So it becomes a trailing stop loss once we've closed 80%. At the moment we're going to leave the stop loss down here, and this is more or less a day trade / intraday trade until we reach our first target and close 80%. So let me just show you how this works. We're looking for pretty specific kind of signal. This is the breakout of the cloud here, and that would have been a nice trade, but I wouldn't take that because we're looking for where it breaks out of the cloud. As you can see here, it's got to be we have to have this break into the cloud preceding it. It's a much higher probability setup. Okay, so what we're looking at is a range breakout. See this breakout here? Okay, so we've got a break here, but then we're going on the second break. Okay, so there's the second break here. Kind of gives the move more credibility, I guess, if you will. And we've got a break of this previous high back here. So that's how this works, and we're looking for that signal. This signal here is a break into the cloud. We don't touch it. But the magic of this is, there's a trend here, so let's just see what's at the top of this. Look at this move here. Look at that. This is where it's really powerful. I generally don't take this break out of the cloud because it's not preceded by the same. This is your trade. It checks all the whatever it is that it checks. And what we do is let me just clear this. Okay, we come in on the first pullback. This is a signal, and we get this move from here to here. We can pull a fib from here back if you want to. Come in on your fib entry zone. But we have the thing on the indicator. We've got this middle line here, the mean. So when we get the move back into the mean, we take it short, and then look at the outcome here. Very, very nice outcome. Absolutely. And the occasional setups that get taken out, stop loss, probably getting about an 8 out of 10 win rate with these. We could count these back. Look at this one. There's your setup. You've got it there. There's your pull back into the mean. We can count these. and I can guarantee you there'll be at least an 8 out of 10 out of these. All you need is a 50% win rate. If you manage these well, you're going to make money pretty much. But yeah, we're getting a very nice result. And so the setup is pretty much, once we enter, we're going to look to take 80% at 1 times the ATR. So there's my 80. Stop loss, we start above the cloud here. There's your stop loss. Once you take your 80%, we then start to trail. So what we're going to be doing then is just waiting until we see these dots forming here on the inside of this cloud, and then we're just going to trail the stop loss. We're going to pull the stop loss down and trail it as the market moves. Look at that. Yeah. And we're still in. Very, very nice. So that's essentially how we trade this. Same thing here pretty much. And we got our signal, pull back into the mean. There's our trade. Okay, we buy, we take profit at 80% here. Stop loss was here. We then pull it up and then we follow the price with our stop loss, trailing stop. You can have MT4 open and trade this on MT4 while you've got the signal in TradingView. If you're trading crypto, you can have Binance or whatever you're trading open. Use TradingView for your signals, or you might have a broker here with TradingView and you run with that. See, now there's a signal. See, this is why it's always better to wait for the pullback into the mean. So there's your short there, right here. Nice outcome. Stop losses out of the way. Once you take your 80% again, there's your entry level through here. 80% was taken here, and then your stop loss follows the market price level. Very, very profitable strategy. These ones we don't take. I mean, even though that would have been a nice outcome, it's preceded by that, so I don't touch them. I really want to get in like here, early on in any of these moves. This is where that we get these signals. Alright, so we've got this. Now, they don't always work out. I mean, we're going to get, as I said, an 8 out of 10 on average. So expect a couple of losers here and there. But with this, stop loss is going to come down to the outside of the cloud. So we could pull that up there. See this? So that's our stop loss level. Long position. That was my entry. Yeah. See, now I jumped the gun with this. I should have waited. There's my entry now. See how it's pulled back into the mean? That's our ideal entry. So you're better off not chasing it. Just let it come back. So we just wait for that now, and once we trade up, take my 80%, this will immediately be a profitable trade as soon as I've taken 80% and I've moved my stop loss to this level. Alright, so now we're getting some movement at our 1 times the ATR. So what we do now is we close and we partial close here. Alright, so we've taken money off the table, and then we go down and we have a quick look at that. I've actually closed, I made a bit of a mistake and I closed this one here as well. So we've taken $16 off. $16, right, just for the sake of this video. Not big dollars, but it could be $100 depending on your account. $16. Okay, so this is going to give me a $24, $25 loss. Pull it up a little bit tighter, $21. So we're $4 in deficit here. If this stop loss, let me just clear this. If this stop loss gets hit here, we're $4 in deficit, which is not a big risk. All right, we've got another green dot, so we're going to move our stop loss. We're following these green dots. $18.40. All right, so what we're doing is we're closing the gap now, and we've got a red dot here, so this could pull back. Okay, this is why we take our money early. This is risk-free, more or less break even if that gets taken out. We'll just let that play out now. If the stop loss gets taken out, then this is a break even. There's no issue. All right, now it's up to you. If you want to increase your risk, you can pull your stop loss further down if you like. You got to commit to the loss, whatever that's going to be. If this happens to give us one of these moves, then you can see the potential with that. So we just work these alerts. We keep chipping away, we keep putting small amounts in, and then every now and again we're going to get a decent setup. Now, I got in here late. I got in here up here, broke my own rules, okay? See, then it pulled back down into here. That should have been my entry, and then I would have been well and truly ahead now. No, but I broke the rules. Okay, in any case, we'll just let that play out. So guys, join me. Here's my website. Go to the pricing page over here. Give yourself an opportunity to see how this could completely change your life. And for whatever reason, this absolutely applies. So give it a 7-day trial. Join me in Telegram. This is exceptional value. Contact me if you want to pay by Bitcoin or Skrill. And there's a PayPal link, and then there's other options under here. So with that, hope you have a great day, safe trading, and see you in the next one.